All right, well, good afternoon. My name is Joe Henning. I am the president and CEO for the Henry County Chamber of Commerce. And I'm excited today to have Dr. Mary Elizabeth Davis, superintendent of Henry County Schools, as well as the chairman of our board, Christy Chewning. And we just want to take a couple minutes and talk about next Monday, Henry School Heroes Day, and we're incorporating the public schools, the school district, as well as our private schools from pre-K on up to college. We want to really appreciate the educators we have and what they're going through in the front line for us to make sure that we've got a well-qualified workforce going through the pipeline. And so welcome, Christy, welcome, Dr. Davis. And can you share a little bit with us, Dr. Davis, on the idea behind this? Why are we picking a day? What are your thoughts?
You know, really, as a community, I think our greatest strength has been our commitment to one another during this season. And the school system has not on one day been able to operate unilaterally, and instead has actually enhanced the partnerships and the real coordination around our entire community with other agencies, other government entities, as well as other just businesses and organizations. And really, as a reflection of navigating this uncustomary time, I think this School Heroes celebration emerged out of a community who wants to continue to be kind and extend gratitude across many different agencies and organizations. And so really, this is a shared celebration, and it's a recognition that school heroes have really navigated the most uncommon of times, and we've done so with a lot of pride together.
I think that's absolutely the case. I think for so long, I know one of the realizations that we've had is that the lack of early childhood is even more profound. Early childhood education, I should say, is more profound than we thought, and especially as we hit the COVID pandemic. But I think that we really saw a realization with this in 2020 that, I hate to say it, but we took our educators for granted. You don't have to answer that. I don't want to put you on the spot on that, but I know that, a lot of times we would sit there and I think we did. I think we really took it for granted that they were able to do what they needed to do. And I think what we found out was a lot of times they've stepped up to the challenge with the hybrid models and the virtual learning. And I know I could tell you firsthand that it's been a struggle for them, but I think, for the most part, they have hit the ground running, and I'm amazed. Hats off. I am looking forward to Monday. Christy, I believe you had something to share about a proclamation and that, if you want to cover that. And
yes, last month during our Henry County Chamber of Commerce board meeting, we presented a proclamation honoring the employees of all Henry County schools and recognizing School Heroes Day in Henry County. And we're just really excited about Monday. And one of the things that we're asking everyone to do, the school system's asking everyone to do, is wear purple. I put my purple on so we could talk about it so I could remember. But wear purple on Monday, just support for the school system. And there's lots of other ways that you can get involved by thanking our educators and support staff in the school system.
Dr. Davis, can you tell us a little bit about the chalk? We're hoping that it doesn't rain, but can you give us a little update on the chalk?
That's right. And we really would love to just encourage some partnership in coming to our school facilities, and there has been chalk donated in order for messages to be left on the sidewalk for the professionals in that school campus. Of course, Henry County has 52 schools, and we're looking for businesses and organizations and families and churches to adopt a school and really look for some no-cost way to invest in the professionals in our community. And so the sidewalk chalk will be available at each of our schools, and we would love to have those messages of gratitude shared all over our sidewalks.
I think that just sounds like such an exciting just a great way to show appreciation and recognition. And now, will that chalk be there over the weekend? If people get a chance on Saturday or Sunday to pop into a school, they can leave a message over the weekend.
That's right. Go ahead
Wonderful.
and swing by a school campus this weekend, and that chalk is readily available outside. And we would love you to have some social distance activity, sharing your gratitudes, and of course, we're going to hope it doesn't rain. And you know, Joe, I think you're right. Like, we have all had a glimpse into a classroom. And for many of us, it's been a long time since we have been in our own schooling experience. And to see what teachers continue to do from March 13th well into today has been remarkable. But I also think we have to acknowledge that we have served over 1 million meals since March, and our school nutrition employees, as well as our counselors and social workers and our professionals that serve in front offices and our principals. And really, it has taken every single job responsibility, and it has absolutely exploded its essential nature in our community. And while we are proud to offer a great public school choice here in Henry County, we have amazing private school providers and have had great partnerships with them as we navigate together. And so this is an opportunity to celebrate all of the educational experiences that our families here in the Henry County community can rely on.
That is well said, and I appreciate the shout out to even the support staff and those others that we don't traditionally think of when we think of the schools. And when I say that, I also think of you and your great team at the Board of Ed building, as well as your Board of Education and the great things that they're doing to make sure that Henry County schools are positioned well for the next generation. And so I also want to extend my appreciation to you and your team. It definitely is a great partnership, and I'm always excited to. I'll be honest. I'm excited when I get a call from the Board of Ed building and to see what it is that we can work on together. So
Right.
I appreciate the fact that we do have that partnership. I'm going to share a quick tidbit, and then I will let you all add anything that you want, and then we'll share this out there, because I really am I'm hopeful that we get a few more businesses, a few more organizations, some associations, even some families, as you said, some neighborhoods even, to support, if nothing else, the sidewalk chalk, but even some, I think, quick emails to the admin at that building that could share with his or her team, even dropping off some treats. I know I've adopted a couple of schools that somehow I'm going to get treats to them if I can, if I can cart them in my car and not eat them as I'm driving. I'm definitely going to get that to them. But we have a sign up if anybody out there is interested in supporting one of the schools in the Henry County Schools District. If you go to tinyurl.com and then HSHD, Henry School Heroes Day 2020, that's the shortcut that'll take you over to the spreadsheet. You'll see what schools are out there. If you are going to do a treat, you can also shoot me an email or get me on Facebook and ask me, and we're working on figuring out the total number of employees at each of those school sites, so that if you're going to take them donuts or whatever, we've got enough that'll go around. But please check out tinyurl.com/HSHD 2020, and you'll see the different schools you can sign up for to adopt. If you're just going to go out with sidewalk chalk, feel free to hit all 52 if you want. I wish we had a bingo card for that, and a passport, and anybody that got them all, we'd give them a prize. But
that'd be great.
Definitely leave some positive messages, because I think, as they finish up this semester and they head into the holiday break, it is a well-deserved holiday break for every single one of them. And I cannot tell you how appreciative I am of the great work that the entire district, and as well as you said, the private schools and all of the different educational facilities we have available to us in Henry County. So I appreciate them all. I am looking forward to School Heroes Day. Madam Superintendent, I will see you Monday morning at 9 o'clock, and we will do the kickoff to the celebration. Anything you ladies would like to add as we wrap up?
Just a great big thank you to all of our teachers in Henry County. Being a mom of a 2020 graduate from Locust Grove High School, I just was impressed how the school system handled that transition, and then the transition into this year as well. So just thank you very much. And we just want you to know how much we appreciate you.
Yes.
And, I'll just have to say, Christy, Joe, what this models and represents is absolutely extraordinary. and to just let's be the county and the community of envy across the state and country who comes together on behalf of youth in our community to celebrate those who serve day in and day out to make an education possible. And I just am proud to do that alongside the both of you, as well as our Board of Commissioners and our Economic Development Authority and our Board of Education. So let's just be that community that everyone wants to be a part of.
I think we're well on our way. Just from the great leadership that we have. So thank you. Thank you both for joining me today, and we'll be sure to get this out. And I hope that anybody watching this will definitely join us in this great celebration of appreciation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.